Oh yeah, pipe smokers. Yep, it's Paul the Pipe Guy here. Yep, on the Paul Gilson YouTube channel. And I got my first returned pipe today out of hundreds of pipes. And I shipped it from here in upstate New York, where it's been really, really cold, to Arizona, where it's real hot. I don't know. I could have missed the cracks in the bowl, but when my buddy got the bowl, he's like, "Dude, the inside of this bowl is screwed up. There's like 3 big cracks on the inside of the bowl. I don't know whether this thing was meerschaum lined or whatever. The cracks don't appear anywhere on the outside." So I just said, "Look, man, send it back to me. I'm going to give you a full refund along with your shipping refund." And he's like, "Just give me a refund for the pipe." No, 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 no. Any out-of-pocket expense, you're going to get it back, you know. And that's the way I run my business, you know, honest. I don't know how I could have missed those. And we were talking about the lighting and how it's getting dark earlier. And I've got the light above me, above my kitchen table. It's on a dimmer switch. So, but those aren't, apparently, you got to have lights that are made for a dimmer switch. So it's not that bright here. I could have missed them. Who knows? I just said, send me the pipe back. Got his envelope there ready to go. And yes, Mark, I haven't quite figured out how to fill up this gorgeous lighter yet. It's not, I got a can of butane. I don't know. It just isn't working for me. We'll figure it out though. But that goes like that for a cigar, and then supposedly when you let up on it, yep, there we go. And it's out. It just won't fill up. And it's not just that one. I have 5 other ones that won't fill up. They just won't. I don't know. I must be doing something wrong. I don't know. So I'm going to smoke the shit out of this calabash until it gets so much cake buildup in it, I don't see the cracks, and it'll be back in my personal collection. We're not doing too good here tonight. Oh, God. Smoke's great. Anyway, we have some GLP's Westminster in this pipe. And I'm just, you know, I don't know if there's not enough. I don't know anything about this. Oh, yeah. So any moment, the lady from around the corner, who's a friend of mine, she's my age, a little younger, She bought a new SUV. And apparently there is a rat living in it. It chewed open her bottled waters, chewed open some other stuff, ate her dog food, and there was turds all over. She brought it over to me yesterday, showed me. She's like, maybe they're squirrels. I was like, that ain't no squirrel. Had little turds that long everywhere. The thing with rats is they'll eat and poop and eat and poop and eat and poop. And they pee too, all over the place. She had these little mouse traps set up. She's like, well, will you set them for me? You know, I'm afraid to set them. They snap. And it's like, okay, fine. I knew it wasn't going to catch anything. So I just got the call a half hour ago. When our neighbor who has free-range chickens, had her eggs were getting eaten, I was like, it's a rat. So I have a heart trap until you kill the fucking thing. I set that up down there, and sure enough, get a call the next day. We caught a rat. It's that big. I get down there, the rat's like maybe 6 inches long, and it was in the have a heart trap, and then I took it out in the woods on a one-way trip. Daughter comes home and sees an empty cage. She's like, well, you caught the rat. Did you let it go? Yeah, I let it go out there in the woods. Well, it's going to come back. I says, not without a head, it won't. I shot the goddamn thing. Oh, okay. So I'm going to smoke the shit out of this calabash, fill up all those cracks, those 3 cracks, with carbon buildup. Now I'm awaiting my friend to show up so we can go out and set rat traps in her new SUV. Well, I'm going to tell her, look, we'll set 2 rat traps up. But I got the have a heart till you take it out. The have a heart trap. Those work good. You have a heart, you let it eat, let it go in there, it closes a trap, gets to eat its last meal, and then you kill the fucking thing. Rats, I'm sorry, if you have a problem with that, rats do not belong in cars. Rats don't belong anywhere. They belong dead, good and dead. Oh. This bowl's not even really heating up. Oh, yeah. Well, we're going to take a little break. And I'll be back in a nanosecond. Yeah. All right, so we're back, and I've graduated to a cigarette. Yeah. So, since I came out with those 2 or 3 tutorial videos, my subscriber list, I've gotten a bunch of new subscribers. And for you new subscribers that are watching this, we usually have at the Gilson House a nightly smoke together where we just talk about stuff. Yeah. So for you country people and you farm people and rednecks, you'll understand this, all right? Now, when we catch this rat, which will probably be in the live trap, I'm going to have her drop it off here, and I've got these 22 caliber. They have like a whole bunch of BBs inside of it, and it just pop, and the rat problem is gone after you get it in the cage. Or she'll probably have these big Victor traps, when the rat goes to eat whatever it's eating, pop, and it just almost decapitates its neck. If anybody doesn't like that, I don't like to kill anything, but she can't have a rat in her car, so it has to be dealt with. And if you're all wimpy and all that stuff, and oh my God, how could you do that? Because she has a rat in her vehicle, then you can unsubscribe. I don't care. I do what needs to be done. I had 3 beautiful deer. I was sitting here a couple weeks ago, 3 beautiful deer on the other side of the road, and I love venison. And I was like, but I love to watch them too. They're beautiful, gentle animals. And so I just watched them and watched them and watched them. And cars were going by and they couldn't care less. Cars were beeping their horns. They were just like, they're used to it. And, I thought, wow, if I was living in my little log cabin and those deer were that close to me, get out the old sniper rifle and we'd have ourselves some back straps for dinner. Oh yeah. But, first of all, I do live in the country, but well, it's deer season now, but it wasn't then. And you can't shoot deer out here with a rifle where I live. And I'd be an idiot to be shooting across the road because they were on the other side of the road. And, when you're aiming at something, your peripheral vision is gone. Everything's focused on that kill shot. So if there's a car coming down the road, you ain't going to see it. That's just an idiotic thing to do. I remember I had a buddy of mine. No, he wasn't a buddy of mine. He was an idiot. I was in the fire department, and this is going back about 20 years ago. This guy came out of a bar in the country with his wife at like 2 a.m. in the morning, and he was fucked up. And he had his .357 Magnum on him, which is just idiotic. You don't go out drinking with a handgun on you or anything like that. Comes out of the bar, sees this big buck across the street, reaches in, drunk as a skunk, it's dark, boom, shoots the thing, dead right there. Across the road from the bar. trunk. And him and his wife loaded it up in the truck and took it home and dressed it all out and everything. That's a guy that should not be allowed to own firearms if he's going to act like that. That's just stupidity. A car could have come around the corner or whatever, or somebody could have walked in front of him, drunk, stumbling out of the bar. You know, that's a big mistake. It just, stupidity. I don't know. He was never my friend because he just drank way too much and did stupid shit like that. Yeah. Well, we've gone on for 16 minutes and Paul the Pipe Guy has stuff he's got to do, so hope you enjoyed this little bit shorter smoke together. Normally they're between 20 and 23 minutes. Gonna go back to smoking this calabash pipe. Smoke the shit out of it. Ooh, she's warm now. Anyways, I'm Paul the Pipe Guy. Over and out.